Hi everyone, welcome to Cosmic Turtles. My name is Tina, and we're doing a collective read. I have an idea to do. I'm using the Lightseer Tarot. My boxes are a little angled here, but the cards are still very nice. So, we're gonna start with card number one. What do we have for the collective for the current situation? We got two of them. Page of Wands. Some of you are awakening to, like you're getting messages. You might get a message, either intuitive prompting, an email, something you hear in passing, maybe a song on the radio. It's a type of message that only you can recognize, and it has to do with um, your passions. Excuse me. It could actually be this reading as well. So current situation. There's two cards. Passions. Oh, Page of Wands and a Tower. Wow. Wow. Talk about a beginning. Start off with a bang, don't you? There's something you're passionate about, and it just ignites you. You see that lightning? It just blows away everything that you thought you were. And, oof. Okay, in this picture, these monarch butterflies, they're all going away, like they're all disintegrating. Because all these old changes, you already got what you needed. Even the nuts are going away, and poor squirrel's looking up. Maybe you have ADHD. That could be, just because it's a squirrel, right? Only one nut is being taken away, but not the other one. Um, Everything that wasn't built on a strong foundation is moving aside, is going away, is disappearing because you want this. It's you want this new beginning. You want it in the right way. So current situation, this is how it starts. Okay. What do we have for your challenge? What is... Ooh, challenge came up quick. The wheel. And this makes sense, right? The wheel makes sense. The wheel will turn this way or that way. See how it's bright light and how it's more shadow? The wheel will turn on how you set your energy. Are you more aligned with what you're losing? Are you more focused on what you're losing? Because that would be more of the darker aspect. And then you keep doing the same cycle over and over. Or are you aligning more with, are you focusing more on, are you putting more attention on what it is that you truly desire, right? So your challenge is basically to line yourself up so that the wheel of fortune can turn into your favor. Okay, so that's totally up to you. Okay. All right, so that's the beginning. So what do we need to focus on is the third card or the third question, even though we have three cards right now. Too many cards. Oof, what do you need to focus on? I guess there's a few of you. So we're going to take them all. Okay, let's see if we can make this all line up somehow. What do you need to focus on? You're placed in Hangman. Some of you need a perspective shift. You need to see things differently. Maybe you were looking at things in a way that everything was reversed, right? So, Hangman. And usually it's the divine that gets you out of Hangman. Or is it that it's you that chooses? No, the divine puts you into the Hangman position. Once you've acquired what you needed to see, then you're able to flip yourself back up and you have the new perspective. Now, the origins of the Hangman and why it's a person upside down. And you see these symbols on the bottom? It's because Odin, to get the secrets of the ruins, he hung himself upside down in a tree for a few days to be able to acquire this secret, this wisdom. So it's like you have to willingly put yourself different than what you used to do so you could get a different result. Okay, so it is about a perspective shift. Next one, 4 cups. It seems like what you need to focus on, instead of focusing on, like, this card is like unsatisfied, like you're not liking what's being given to you when it comes to emotion offers that connect with your heart. So the emotional part, maybe the friendships you have are only one-sided. Maybe the romance that you have is uh, totally selfish, or it's nothing caters to you, and you need to focus on yourself and not so much on the outside world. Okay. And oh, 4 swords. So that's 4-4. Is it 4? 4 swords. Healing. You need to focus on your healing. So it's you first. You're seeing everything in a different perspective because you don't like what you've been given. And you need to actually do that healing for yourself. Give yourself that time. In self-care, you are number one. And you see this as that little heart here. You're healing your heart. Oh, focus on actually being victorious. You will have that victory. Okay? You will have that victory. You'll be successful at this. Right? Just gonna move these a little here. Alright, what do we got for your immediate past? Just one card, please. Immediate past. What do we have for the collective? Ooh. Okay, ooh. Okay, which one? I guess we have to take them all. Immediate past, Hierophant. That's the one that was... In your immediate past, the universe was always helping you. Okay, this is the creator, the divine helping you. Okay, it's step by step by step by step. Okay, so let me just put that aside because immediate past, what you went through is you got a message for an opportunity to do something stable for yourself or gain some finances, or because Pentacles has to do with coins or the material world. So this is the past that's leaving you. Oh, that's why it was covered. The divine never gave up on you, and it was helping you let go of those things that weren't really aligned with your true desires. So we have the Page of Pentacles, which was like an opportunity that came through to collaborate with others. 3 of Pentacles. And you had to balance all these things, and it just got you drained, right? Causing this tower, putting you in hangman position. So it makes sense. You weren't happy with what you were given, and you ended up being drained. You need to heal yourself. But no worries. If you focus on the right desire, if you focus on the right thing inside of you, then the wheel of fortune will turn your way and you get success. And no matter what, the divine, the universe always has your back. Okay? Maybe you didn't see it while you were going through all these things. Maybe you didn't see it, but the universe always has your back. And that's why you have victory in the end. And what is your strength? That's the next one. What is your strength? Oh, there it is. Your strength. Huh. Training. You know how to line yourself up towards a goal. You know what you need to do for yourself. Whether you like it or not, you know what to do. It's like, okay, if I want to reset my sleep-wake cycle, then I need to wake up when the sun rises. But in the last few months, you've been sleeping in and missing out on the sunlight, and then you had a hard time sleeping at night, and then you end up totally having your schedule, your sleep-wake cycle totally be the opposite of what it should be. And your emotions don't, it took a toll, right? Everything went upside down, backwards, and then you weren't feeling good about yourself. So you need to heal from that. So this is like training, okay? So you're lining up. And you also, there's others that are also going through similar things as you, and you can rely with each other. You can for certain things. It's not going to be the same, but it's similar. To me, the Five of Wands, because Wands is your passions. The Five of Wands is about that work you do, uh, that effort you put in, a little bit, just enough, mustard seed of belief, and a little bit every day. And to me, it's training. Okay? So, what do we have for a card for the near future? What's the energies of the near future? Ooh, Queen of Swords. Makes a lot of sense. You've been through the ringer, backstabbed, betrayed, everything. Now you have wisdom, and you are emotionally charged. And that becomes now your fuel. Instead of being reactive, you respond. But you respond with wisdom. Okay? You give yourself time to reflect uh, between this side and that side of you, between your light and your shadow, between, you're integrating because you're doing the healing steps, because you're actually giving yourself that time. You are going to be successful. So you're rising as a queen, and if there's anything that shows up that reminds you that without a shadow of a doubt, trust yourself, that reminds you of the BS that happened in the past, then you're definitely going to put a stop to it. You're going to nip it in the butt right away. So that's what your near future is about. Now, usually in the Celtic Cross, the 7th position is advice. Ooh, advice. 2 cups. Treat yourself like your own best friend. This is minor arcana. Connect with the ones that support you, your friendships, your loved ones. The ones that's always been there, no matter if you were in some highs or lows in your life, they accepted you as you are. Okay? And of course, it's the integration, right? Integrating your shadow and your light together and becoming complete within yourself. That's what the healing is about. Okay? Okay, and then your environment. What's the energy of your environment for this collective? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Okay, we'll take them all. Some of you in your environment have the power of 4 kings around you. That's the groundedness, the patience, the willingness to go forward, the care, love, dedication, and also 9 of Wands, which is you're still standing even though it takes a lot of effort. It's, you worked at getting here. And so the environment is harsh, it seems, but you're still standing. And at the same time, it's very rewarding and stable. So that's the environment. Hopes and fears. Now, keep in mind, there's many of you in the collective, and Only take what resonates. But let's see what we have for hopes and fears for this collective. Ooh, 6 of Pentacles. Generosity. In this collective is that you hope that there's good connections in the physical, like there's good flow amongst people, fairness. Okay, and that is possible. Okay, and what do we have for potential outcome? Potential outcome is 8 of Cups. You're going to walk away from things that are not emotionally fulfilling. You're actually going to put a stop to it. You have the Queen of Swords here that could just do it. Okay? And also, you're going to be celebrating in the near future. Maybe finding your soul tribe, soul group. Connecting all 3 parts of you, mind, body, spirit, in a wholesome way that lifts you, that makes you feel stable, that helps you with a brand new beginning. All right, let's see what we have from the galactic symbols. So we did the whole Celtic cross here, and there was a little bit more than one card for some of these. Woo! All right, gratitude, card 37. So that's what we have for this. There are blissful times ahead. Consistent, persistent action and focus lead to major achievement. Some will say you are lucky, and there's an element of luck, but you know how hard you have worked. Exactly. Enjoy your success and give thanks to those who stood by you. Share your joy with family and friends. It will be a highlight of your life. All right, this makes sense. So, blissful times ahead. This would be the 6 of Pentacles. This would be the Wheel of Fortune. 3 of Cups. What else? Hierophant was help. Okay, cooperation. 3 of Pentacles. Okay, blissful times ahead. Yes, yes, yes. Consistent, persistent. Look at that. That's the Emperor. Persistent action, focus leads to major achievements. So, consistent, persistent. That's Emperor. That is Queen of Sword. That is 9 of Wands. You were consistent. You were steadfast, focused. Okay, maybe this one too. Some say you're lucky. Some say you're lucky. 6 of Wands, right? So you're victorious. You must be luck, but you worked hard for it. So there it is. That's the 9 of Wands. You worked hard for it. Enjoy your success and give thanks to those that stood by you. Remember? And yeah. This makes sense. Gratitude. And there is an old saying, I guess a saying you may have heard before, an attitude of gratitude brings you far. And what you focus on grows. With that said, we're going to go and get the Unfettered Soul. Okay. And these are like mind twisters. Like it causes you to think. To really awaken those parts within. Okay, let's make sure they're cleared. Now these are big. I'm not going to wait for one to fall. One more shuffle. Okay, and then split. 1, 2, 3. We're taking the middle one, living life. If you choose to center and not participate in the extremes, you will come to know the Tao. To get to that center, you need to heal. Okay. Alrighty. Alright, collective, this has been your reading. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate all your views, your likes, your shares, your subscribes, your donations. I really appreciate it. Donations, like I have a PayPal, yes. However, you can send donations there. You can also request by email for reading if you like. But you could also send e-transfer by email. Okay, so all of those are appreciated. Thank you so much. All right, so this has been your reading collective. This is Tina from Cosmic Turtles. We'll see you in the next reading.